welcome to part 5 of randomly generated skins versus custom generated skins for Jurassic Evolution 2. We'll just hop straight into it. The random. Now, I quite like that, I'm not gonna lie. It's very basic, it's not a very interesting colour in terms of like the pan, but it's alright. It works well with the green enough to the point where it's like not annoying. I give that a 7. That's like a pretty standard, but nice enough. This is the one I've created. I definitely think this one works a lot better. It's the same. It's the Salado Haskell, but the purple really like brightens up the skin a lot, and like it's a much nicer pattern on the body. I'm gonna give that an 8. I quite like that. Moving on, Mutasaurus. Now this guy has some really cool skins. This is the random. This guy's crest pan. This is really cool. Like it's really nice, like blues and a nice like chill, but like good enough orange on the tail, which looks nice. The overall body pattern's not that interesting, but you know what? I'll let it pass considering it does look pretty cool. I'm gonna give that one a 7.5. This is the one I've created. That looks really nice, actually. I think the black could be a different colour and would be more effective, but still looks good. I'm gonna give that a 8.5. That looks really nice in like a park. I think that's one of the skins that was carried over from the original, by the way, as well. I think it was Jungle Metaprosaurus, if I remember correct. Could be wrong though. Anyway, moving on. Nasutoceratops, this is random. Yeah, that looks really good. It's oh no, looking at it twice, it's not that interesting. It's very boring pattern. Um, but it almost worked with this like skin. Almost. I don't think it quite works. I'm gonna give that a 6. It doesn't. It's not very interesting, but it's it's fine. Anyway, this is the one I've made. Yeah, that looks nice. That definitely works better than the usual. This is Limpopo, by the way. Um, yeah, I like the blue. This blue pan, by the way, for the Nasuto is really good. I think the green could be a little bit more interesting, but I suppose that doesn't highlight the blue as much. So you know what, that's fine. I'm gonna give that a 8.5. That's pretty good. Right, this is Nigersaurus next, and this is the random. Right. I mean, this is pretty good skin. It's very relaxed, but I could see myself using that. I really like the head pattern on this guy. Really cool, like pink kind of style on the head. Nice, yeah. I give that a 7.5. That's pretty cool. I mean, nothing insane, but it's pretty cool. This is the custom. It's so weird when, like, for the Nidosaurus, sometimes the pattern has something on the head, and then sometimes it doesn't. It makes no sense. But you know what? We'll just have to deal with that, I'm afraid, guys. I do think this works a lot better though. It's really nice contrast with this like blue with this orange in it. Orange is my favorite color, so that gets points already. If I gave this one a 7.5, I have to give this an 8 minimum. So far, I think custom is winning 4-0. That's quite a big lead, but it's still random can win this still. Anyway, moving on. Nodosaurus, this is random. That does look really cool, actually. It's nice, like, blue on the shoulders, and, like, the spikes with that red looks really nice. Actually, that looks really good. I'm going to give that a good 9, honestly. I think that looks really nice. The Nodosaurus has got some really good patterns in this game. You know, moving on, this is the custom. Right, this one's really difficult because I like this skin a lot, but this skin's got a bit more to it. I'm going to give this like an 8.75. It was very close, but I just think this one doesn't quite have it. Because this one's a bit more interesting. And this one's really nice, but it's a bit plain, you know? So I have to go to one that's a bit more vibrant. Anyway, so it's, I think now it's 4-1 to custom. Now, moving on, Allure Titan. This is random. Oh yes, the swan. It looks pretty good. I don't really like the crest, if I'm honest. I think the crest colors are a little bit too bland. But apart from that, that looks pretty nice. How the beak looks like really rugged. That looks cool. A nice like orange banding. It kind of reminds me of the para skin, like the Jurassic World one. I'll give that as 6.5. It's fairly harmless. It's right. Anyway, moving on. I'm gonna speed up a little bit when they exit because you know I can. Right. Let's get a good look at you. Right. Oh, that looks nice. It's a nice like contrast into this green with this beautiful pink, purple, blue, and like a dark blue in terms of the crest. Yeah, that looks really nice. Um, the pattern on the body is a little bit bland, but that's alright because you know if it was all interesting, then the pattern on the crest wouldn't be very special, now would it? No, that looks good. I'm gonna give that a. Oh, I'm tempted to give it a 9.5. I'm gonna give it a 9.25. There you go. Now, moving on. This is the Tyrannosaurus. This is random. I mean, that's fairly chill. It doesn't really, it kind of blends in almost. You'd have to look a bit further away to really see that patterning. On the tail, it's definitely there more, but like in the main body, you would not see that unless you're very up close. It does work though, it really does. I'm gonna give that a 8 because that actually looks really nice. But the pattern isn't that strong, so I don't know. I like that less. I'm gonna say it now. I think this one works a bit better with this pan. However, I still like that. It looks pretty cool. So, I'm going to rechange this one. And it's going to be a 9. No. 8, and then this one, I think 8 was the original one actually. Then this one I'm going to give a 7.5. Alright, moving on. Pachycephalosaurus random. I mean, that looks pretty good. It's pretty chill. It does really work with this, like, almost cobblestone grey kind of, like, colour scheme on the body with a nice brown. Yeah, that looks alright. I mean, nothing insane. I'll give that a 5.5. It's cool, it just nothing really happens in it. And moving on, this is the custom now. That looks really good. Like a nice... I'm going to have to quickly do something because unfortunately on this map you can never have a good fucking weather settings. So there you go, and then boom. And then hopefully it will recede. Yeah, no, that looks nice though. It's a nice kind of like red with this dark blue. It's pretty nice actually. Right, we'll get this on in there. Right. Yeah, no, that looks good. Nice dark blue with this like orange lightning pattern almost, and then you got a little bit of green spot at the head. Yeah, it looks really cool. Pachycephalosaurus skin. Nice. Anyway, moving on. This is the Pachyrhinosaurus random. I mean, pretty much every skin the Pachyrhinosaurus has, it looks great with. I do really like the bubbly bits of there. It shouldn't really work with this animal, but it does. Yeah, no, that looks good. I like the purple on the crest. Yeah, I'll give that a nice, solid 7.5. Anyway, this is the custom now. I like the avocado green almost of the color. It's like a green with like a the pink isn't very avocado-ish, but it's a dark green in the middle. Yeah, it looks good. If I gave this, I think I gave this a 7.5. I'm gonna give this a slightly less 7, just a 7. Yeah. Right. This is the final one. Parasaurolophus random. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I mean, it's fairly chill. It's not doing much, but I do like the blue streak with the yellow. The rest of the body is actually quite nice, and I like the black striping on the leg, even though literally every dinosaur in the game has this now. Wurosaurus has it. Fucking Allura Titan, you can see right here, has it. Every single dinosaur has it, but it still works. So I'm going to give that a, it's 7.75. That's pretty good, but it's not anything insane. Right. Yeah, it's the same skin, yeah, Yukon, but it's a different pattern. I think this pattern works better for the custom, definitely. The yellow and the green and the pink line work a lot nicer on this body. Yeah, no, I'm going to give that a nice 8 out of 10. And that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment, and do whatever the fuck you want. Have yourself a fantastic day. It's been a pleasure.